Hear me say good evening earlier. Our September 9th, 2024 meeting is now called to order. We're going to have invocation by yours truly, and then Councilman Harrington is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Will we stand for prayer and pledge this time? Let us pray. Gracious God, our Father, we thank you for this day that we have been blessed with. We ask that you would look down upon us in this meeting, that things will flow the way they should flow, that we would be guiding our decision making for the betterment of this city. And God, we ask that you would not only look upon our city, but look upon all cities that are in the path of the hurricane or tropical storm, the weather event that's going on now. I just think that we will make all the preparations we need to. Thank you that life will be preserved and spared and saved, and that we will be able to put the pieces back together again in an expeditious and efficient manner. We ask for these blessings in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Please follow me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, Councilman Harrington, for leading us in the pledge. Our next item on the agenda is the reading and approval of the minutes from our most recent meeting on August 26th.
Mayor, I want to make a motion that we dispense with the reading of the minutes of August 26, 2024, and they be adopted as written, recorded, no corrections.
Second.
All right, motion made and seconded to adopt the minutes as they have been recorded. Any comment about this particular motion? All right, seeing none, Mrs. Stacy, roll call vote.
Eli.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
PT.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries. Before we go any further, I'm asking that you would please take a moment to silence your cell phones during this meeting. The City Council encourages public participation. Comments are limited to 3 minutes per speaker. However, this time limit may be reduced if there are numerous speakers on a particular item. To ensure efficient proceedings, all persons addressing the City Council shall state their name and shall speak in a civil and courteous manner. Speakers shall address the agenda topic only to which they are speaking on and shall not be repetitive. Members of the audience, please respect the rights of others and do not create noise or other disturbances so as to disrupt or disturb persons who are addressing the City Council, council members who are speaking, or otherwise impede the orderly conduct of the meeting. Again, we appreciate your adherence to those guidelines. All right, next we have special recognition from one of our employees. This is out of the Water Department, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, Water Department, Mr. Clayton Rhodes. He is not, I don't see that he's physically here with us tonight, but Matt can kind of give us a little bit. We do have a picture that we took on last week, and there's a Facebook post that we did from the City of Natchitoches Facebook page that kind of, you know, our typical thing that we do, where he likes to go. Hawaii is his spot where he likes to vacation. But Matt, just you picked him for a reason, so.
Yeah, Clayton has been with the utility department about 2.5 years. Great employee, young kid. He's pretty tall, as you can see, but he's only about 26 years old. So I think he's got a bright future at the city. I think he likes his job, so maybe he'll be one we can hang on to for the long term. Just a great employee.
Yeah, and you look at his little kind of a little description thing we did, his spotlight. We asked a few questions. So he's been with us 2.5 years. I think you may have mentioned that, Matt. And I thought this one was a good one. What is one thing that Clayton, why he's proud? No, I wanted this one. What is your favorite part about your job? He said working for the city where he lives. So I thought that was a pretty cool, good answer. And so again, we appreciate his hard work. All right. Next, we have proclamation, and it's read by Councilwoman Eloy Smith.
Thank you, Mayor. This is proclamation number 081 of 2024. It's a proclamation declaring September 2024 as Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month in the City of Natchitoches. Whereas ovarian cancer is the 5th leading cause of cancer-related deaths among women and accounts for more deaths than any other gynecological cancers, And whereas the American Cancer Society estimates that 22,440 women are diagnosed with ovarian cancer every year in the United States, whereas recognition of the warning signs are essential to an early detection and effective treatment, and whereas early symptoms of ovarian cancer are commonly overlooked, public awareness and knowledge are essential to getting a diagnosis before the cancer worsens. And whereas it is critical that those affected by ovarian cancer have the proper resources and access to health care to prevent, detect, treat, and ultimately defeat ovarian cancer and all cancers. And whereas ovarian cancer and the hardship it brings have affected too many lives. This month, the City of Natchitoches stands with everyone who has been touched by this disease, and we recognize all those committed to advancing the fight against this cancer through research, advocacy, and quality care. Now, therefore, I, Ronnie Williams, Jr., Mayor, and the Natchitoches City Council do hereby proclaim September 2024 as Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month in the City of Natchitoches and encourage all citizens to honor ovarian cancer patients, survivors, their families, and caregivers, and remember those who have lost their lives to this devastating disease. And I move for adoption of resolution number 081 of 2024.
A second.
We got a second on it?
A second.
Motion made and seconded. We've got Miss Leah Lentz here. Good to see you again, Mrs. Lentz. Look, I saw you. You got your teal going. Yeah.
Carrying all my things.
Yes, ma'am.
There's no place to put my sign, I'll put it down here. So, hearing you say that, thank you so much. And sadly,
And for the record, we'll get you just to state your first and last name.
Oh,
before you
I'm
go.
so sorry.
I know it's good.
I feel like I'm in trouble when you do that every time. My first and last name, my heart's racing. Leah Lentz. Is that it?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
Do your thing.
We've lost ground, though, sadly. It was number 7 of the deaths amongst women, and now it's number 4, I think you'd said. So, wait, you had changed. There was a stat. We've lost ground as
Yeah.
far as like we're
Yeah.
more of us are dying.
22,440 are diagnosed with it.
Right. So it's not great. But the good thing is that in hard times we come together as a community. So I've never liked those phrases of, well, the gifts of cancer, but there genuinely are some. And the ones that I have found are at the root of where we live, in our churches, in our communities, in our campuses. And I am so proud and appreciative of the opportunity to work with you guys every year in doing this. I hope that all of our campuses are going to turn teal. I'm working away like a little spider over here. But I ask all of you on Tuesdays to wear teal. It's Teal Tuesdays in September. And if you have an opportunity to join us, we are going to have an open invitation at 11:30 on September 15th at Trinity, which is just across the way, just down here. You'll see it. It'll have a bunch of teal ribbons, these teal ribbons on it momentarily. But we're going to have an event. We want all the parish to join us because truly how we get through hard times is with each other. No one wants to go through difficulties completely alone, and I can definitely say that my community has helped carry me through some very difficult times. So I want to thank you for giving me so much hope and continuing this event and the support that we have. It just means a great deal. I look forward to buying y'all chocolate every year and bringing you teal ribbons. But I do hope that it goes a little bit further than just recognizing teal for ovarian cancer. I hope that you'll go home and you'll talk to your people and you'll talk to your wives and you'll talk to your daughters, you'll talk to your sons, because there's no one in the room who could say cancer hasn't affected them. And I can't think of anyone in the room who hasn't also turned to God and turned to their fellow man for support through these hard times. So I'd like for us to join at Trinity. All of you, please come. We'll have treats and delicious things, more chocolate, and we'll just increase awareness all across campus. And if you would like one of these lovely ribbons, I take these from my muscadine vines in the back. I will be happy to make these for your facility, for your home. I'll be delivering them to the schools, and you'll continue to hear these little reminders across the parish this month to please wear teal on Tuesdays. And I think I may be at my 3 minutes.
starts
Why does your face
tomorrow.
look all crinkled up like that?
Well,
What are you
look,
doing?
my wife tells me I need to work on my facial expressions.
Okay.
But
So
look,
I'm a counselor. I do that. I read
look,
nonverbals. Sorry
My
about
thoughts
that.
are just, my thoughts are, you know, every community needs people who are pushers, who don't mind pushing, you know, these causes out. And so we really appreciate you when it comes to the space of ovarian cancer, because we know cancer in general, but this specific one has impacted people. So my facial expressions don't always match what I'm thinking, but there were good thoughts only.
Well, my mom is the reason that I do this, because we realized very quickly how awful it was. And she asked me to please do something. So I do something because we don't want y'all to lose people you love, and we definitely want you to keep hope and keep fighting. So thank you for having me back.
No,
And y'all
we're
get
happy to have
prizes
you.
now. Do I have to answer any more questions? Am I good? That's it?
Look, we appreciate
Okay,
it.
we're good.
Now,
All right, here
tomorrow
comes
is
the candy
Tuesday,
then.
so we can start wearing it tomorrow?
Oh, please. And it even has a little safety pin, so you can wear it not only tomorrow, but the next Tuesday and the next
Okay.
Tuesday through the month of September. Yep. And if you want one of these for real, my husband can attest, they're all over the house. So I'll make y'all some too. And I've given you guys one, so I hope y'all have it displayed
John,
somewhere in
are
your
you
office. He even went through all that traffic. He turned around on the bridge when he saw me going this direction.
But
Came
Ms. Lynch,
back.
let me ask you this. Is
Yes.
there like a Facebook?
Oh, there is. Thank you.
Okay.
No wonder you're the mayor. You're so good at this, leading us. Here we go. So I do have a Facebook. It's Turn Teal. Y'all forgive me. I haven't updated all the pictures in a little bit. But I'll have more pictures on there because it really is a community support. We have a lot of things happening at NSU, at LSMSA. So Turn Teal Natchitoches is on Facebook. If you would like for me to make you some ribbons or bring them to your facility, I would love that challenge. And my email is just my first initial last name, L. Lentz. And I'm a boost my school now and use my email at my school. llentz@lsmsa.edu. That's where we started, and then we came to the city at the Louisiana School.
Well, I would
for
like to
my
have a
science.
ribbon.
Ma'am?
I would like to have a ribbon. if I
Oh,
could.
I'm going to bring you some ribbon and a little bit of chocolate. It also is antioxidants because it's dark chocolate and has some almonds in there, so taking care of your health at the same time. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again.
And here's what I want to do, Ms. Leah. Any other comment about this particular motion? Okay.
And
Seeing
y'all
none-
really do need to slow down on Pine Street. We had a car up in our house one time. It was bad when we lived in the
Wow.
curve. Okay, yay, yes. What are we doing? Picture?
Mrs. Stacy, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
PT.
Yes.
And I don't know
Thank you.
if I've asked this before, and motion carries. Like to have all of our women who are here, if you wouldn't mind joining.
It affects
the
men
picture.
too. Can y'all come too?
Oh, we could come, but I
Okay.
just thought it would be.
Oh, yes, sir. We'll do
very
what you
impactful
say.
to have the women.
Yeah, all the women can come forth, but you men,
Those
you got to
who-
promise to be advocates for your wives too.
That's
Yes.
right. No, totally,
That's all.
totally. But we
Come
want
on, ladies.
women who want
Ladies,
to.
if y'all would like to take a picture, that's in the audience. All the
There you
ladies
go.
in the house.
You gotta go too, Betty.
Yeah. well. Had it, so I'm cleared.
Yeah, come.
Get in there, man, get in there.
Tigers going down.
Play it again now. Brought it up. They announced the UCLA game.
I want to put them out at Fort Natchitoches. I want to put them all through Fort Natchitoches.
We know she'll be coming for a while.
Did you see? I mean, here. What, right here?
Okay, ladies, I did it. You could shift over a little bit. There you go. Okay.
I I said, she should have said down, but there's where they. It smells so good. And there's where they live. But this other house, it shows her farm out into the street.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all candy now. Okay.
All righty. Thank you again, Ms. Lynch, for that, and let us be reminded every Tuesday in this month, all right? Okay, next, we've got something for introduction. It's gone through Planning and Zoning Commission. It's read by Councilman Nielsen.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 25 of 2024, an ordinance amending ordinance number 64 of 2001 by changing zoning classification of property described as follows: to rezone the following Lot 5 of East Broadmoor subdivision, Unit Number 2, less .011 acres to Highway Department, whereas the Planning Commission of the City of Natchitoches, State of Louisiana, has recommended at their meeting September 3rd, 2024, that the application of Kara Neblett to rezone the property described above from B2 commercial to B2 with BA special exception to operate as a restaurant be approved. And this is for introduction.
All right, and I think, we have Chantrell here. I think this is one of those situations where the license may have lapsed because from one owner to the next, and so they're trying, that's not what it is. Okay, let me be quiet. Chantrell, you tell us what it is.
So even though this was 109 South Drive, it was Roma's Italian Restaurant. They had alcohol BA zoning at the time, but according to our ordinance, if a business ceases to exist for 60 days, then the BA zoning is no longer there, and you have to reapply. So that's why we're asking them to come to do the reapplying for the zoning.
Right, and this is the owner here, okay?
Yes.
So is it gonna be a restaurant or something?
It's gonna be Pinocchio's, spaghetti, and pastas. Yes.
Okay. Is that something?
Pasta.
If you would like to say something, sir, please state your first and last name and just,
My name is Shaban Gashi.
yeah, can you speak closer to the microphone?
My name is Shaban Gashi. I have a long time experience with Italian restaurant. I used to work in most of my time in New York, Little Italy. I tried to bring something here. Friend by friends, I find this spot, I like it, and I will try to do something I see around doesn't have any good Italian restaurant. And I think to bring something, I will try to do my best. Everybody told me that I could good. I got experience on a lot of restaurants there. I make that successful. With your help, I think I can make this one too.
So you're in New York, you're based in Louisiana now or somewhere else?
I was in New York for 12 years. I moved for 3 years in Florida. Now I'm here.
Okay, great. Welcome.
The rest I have it with partners. This one I have with myself. I hope I can make this one.
And what all will you be selling? I think she said spaghettis, and what else?
Spaghetti, I don't know who write that one. I said House of Pasta and Pizza.
Pasta and pizza.
You should have some teal on Tuesdays at your restaurant.
So House of Pasta and Pizza.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
We will try to do some authentic Italian dishes. I know around doesn't have a Italian restaurant as much as I see it. So I hope I'm gonna make some cozy
Should do
place
well.
for friends, family, dates, all kind of good things you guys want to do it. I will be here to support.
Good location.
I like
Glad to have
pizza.
you.
Thank you, thank you.
You
Awesome.
gonna do spinach pizza too?
Spanish?
Spinach.
Oh, spinach pizza. I can do any pizza you want, ma'am. I will be your golden fish to make your wish coming true. Just talk to me. For eating and drinking Italian way, no other.
Well, you got my
love
business
it.
then.
All right. Well, look, again, this is just for introduction, so it'll be up for a vote on the 23rd. 23rd. Any other things, Chantrell?
No, that's it. And it's not 60 days, it's 90 days.
So it's a 90-day.
It's 90
So
days.
if there's a lapse for 90 days in operations, then that particular zoning falls off.
Correct.
They have to reapply.
Correct.
Okay, all right. And look, we will, if there are any questions publicly about this, we'll have opportunity for that at our meeting on the 23rd, okay? Meeting on the 23rd. Okay, next we have an ordinance that's for final, a couple, actually. The first one is read by Councilman Harrington.
This is ordinance 23 of 2024, ordinance to amend and reenact Section 8-4 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Natchitoches, which section provides for permit fees for permits for new construction, alteration, repair, and remodeling of structures in the City of Natchitoches, providing for advertising, further providing for severability, further providing for repealer and effective date of ordinance. This was previously introduced, and I move to adopt ordinance 23 of 2024.
Second.
All righty, this is just to make us as competitive as we possibly can be in terms of business attraction, and so that's what this one is really all about. I think we had gave some voice to it at our last meeting, so any comments or questions at this time? Okay, seeing none, Mrs. Stacy, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
E.T.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries. The second of these ordinances, which is final, is read by Councilwoman Washington Eli.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance numbers 024 of 2024, and it's, was read on last meeting, so I'll just read the introduction on the ordinance amending the 2024-2025 budget to reflect additional revenues and expenditures. And I move to adopt, ordinance number 024 of 2024.
Second.
All right, motion made and seconded. This is to, amend the budget. We talked about that $100,000 state appropriation before, and so we've split it up in several ways. It's just kind of what the state, they just happen to give it to us this year, so it's not something we can count on every year necessarily. But you had the transportation, took about 40,000, 25 for homelessness coalition, and then 10 for to go to fauna, to go to fauna for the operations as it relates specifically to spay and neutering. So that's what we're doing. We have a little bit left. So I know I've got some department heads, one particular that's been jockeying for it. So, but anyhow, that's what this budget amendment is about. So any comment or question, we'll entertain those at this time. All righty. Okay, seeing none, Mrs. Stacy, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
E.T.
Yes.
All righty, that motion carries. All right, next we've got 4 resolutions, and it's pretty much the Ed Lee show at this point, and I joked about that earlier. Several resolutions deal with his department, so you'll hear him come to the microphone and explain. But Councilman PT, the first resolution, you've got it,
Excuse me,
sir.
Mayor, before we go on, we have people here from fauna. Are they here to say something? Do we need to recognize them or have them say something?
Well, I know they've
I don't know
already
if they're in the
spoken.
audience. Know if they were here to speak.
Okay, you wanted to say something?
I was just leaving, but
Okay.
thank you very much. It will make a world of difference.
Yes, ma'am. All righty. Okay, yeah. Thanks a lot. All right, Councilman PT.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution number 082 of 2024, a resolution authorizing the mayor to advertise and accept bids consisting of replace airfield signage and lights at the Natchitoches Regional Airport. Whereas sealed proposals shall be addressed to the City of Natchitoches, Office of the Director of Purchasing, P.O. Box 37, Natchitoches, Louisiana 7158, 71458, are received at the City of Natchitoches Purchasing Department, 1400 Sabine Street, Natchitoches, Louisiana. Whereas the City of Natchitoches will accept sealed and electronic bids for the project until 2 p.m. Tuesday, October 15, 2024, at the Office of the Director of Purchasing, 1400 Sabine Street. Whereas bids will be open and read aloud at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, October 15, 2024, held at the above-mentioned office of the Director of Purchasing. Whereas upon receipt of proposals, the committee members consisting of Clarissa Brown-Smith, Finance Director, Ed Lee, Director of Purchasing, Justin Forshey, Airport Manager, and Councilman Dale Neeson are to review and make a recommendation of the bids received. Mayor, I so move to adopt resolution number 082.
Second.
All right, motion made and seconded. Ed, will you give a brief synopsis as you and I talked earlier today?
Yeah, this is just to upgrade the runway lights, all the lighting going over to LED lighting, less maintenance, less energy usage, as well as new LED signage. People don't realize, and you can't really see on the pictures there, but there are signs out on the runway to let pilots know where they are on the airport, and they know which taxiway to get on to get to, where it is they need to go. This is about a $500,000 grant from the LA DOTD Aviation. They're paying 100% of the project. That's for the project and the engineering, so it won't cost the city any money.
It's amazing.
That's what I was gonna ask.
He stole your line.
I beat you to
You
it.
did, you stole it.
And I'll say this, Ed and I kind of touched on a little bit. We've been successful at getting dollars for our local airport. I know it's not something that most citizens, it's not a place that they go, and even some of them may not even see the value of it, but I think that there certainly is value. But not every airport is getting the grants that we're getting. So I think that we shouldn't take things like that for granted. So
Yeah, it's an important economic development tool for the city of Natchitoches to folks like International Paper, Warehouser, Alliance Compressors. They use the airport regularly.
Archie Manning,
Archie Manning.
he flew in.
Eddie Smith.
All right, so good, great for signage. All right, any comments or questions about this particular agenda item? All righty, seeing none, Mrs. Stacy, roll call vote.
Eli.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
Peachy.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries. All right, next item is read by Councilwoman at-large Smith.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor. This is resolution number 083 of 2024. Is a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute change order number 1 to the agreement between the City of Natchitoches and Regional Construction LLC consisting of Ag Ramp Wash Rack Airport Improvements, which is State Project 015663 of the Natchitoches Regional Airport. Bid number 0665, whereas the City of Natchitoches awarded the bid to Regional Construction LLC by ordinance number 001 of 2024 in an amount of $279,700, consisting of Ag Ramp Wash Rack Airport Improvements, State Project H, Natchitoches Regional Airport. Whereas on September the 3rd, 2024, a contractor issued change order number 1, fully described and attached exhibit change order 1. And whereas the contract sum will be decreased by this change order number 1 in the amount of $11,975, and the revised contract total will be $267,725. Whereas the contract time will be increased by this change order number 1 in the amount of 28 calendar days, and the revised contract time will be 78 calendar days. Whereas the project engineer, Jonathan Farmer of KSAE Engineer, has recommended this change order, and whereas the city is of the opinion that change order number 1 is in the best interest of the city, now therefore be resolved by the Council of the City of Natchitoches in legal session convened that the Honorable Ronnie Williams, Jr. Mayor be, and is hereby authorized, empowered, and directed to execute the reference change order number 1 to the agreement between the City of Natchitoches and the contractor. And I move for approval of resolution number 083.
I second.
Motion made and seconded. This is change order, the kind that we like to see, council, in terms of a decrease in the costs of nearly about $12,000. So you've got a decrease in the cost and you've got an increase in time is what this resolution is about. So any comments or questions about this item? Okay, seeing none, Mrs. Stacy, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
PT.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries also. Next item, Councilman Nielsen, resolution number 84.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution number 84 of 2024, a resolution approving a temporary site license with New Singular Wireless, PCS, and authorizing the mayor of the city of Natchitoches, Ronnie Williams Jr., to execute same on behalf of the city of Natchitoches, Louisiana, whereas the city of Natchitoches has negotiated a temporary site license with New Singular Wireless, PCS LLC, which will allow Singular to temporarily locate communications, transmitting, and receiving equipment on property of the city of Natchitoches, Louisiana, and whereas further, the agreement would provide for improved communication for citizens of and visitors to the city of Natchitoches during a period of increased tourism from October 15, 2024 through January 10, 2025. And whereas further, the City Council of the City of Natchitoches is of the opinion that the agreement will be beneficial to the citizens of the City of Natchitoches as well as visitors to the city, as the increase in effective cellular communications will result in an increased safety of citizens and visitors as well as convenience to citizens and visitors. And whereas further, the City Council of the City of Natchitoches, Louisiana has reviewed and approved the attached temporary site license, has approved same, and desires to authorize the mayor, Ronnie Williams Jr., to execute same. And now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Natchitoches that the attached temporary site license is approved and that the mayor of the City of Natchitoches, Ronnie Williams Jr., is hereby authorized to execute the attached temporary site license. And I move to adopt resolution number 84 of 2024.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, as Councilman Nielsen read, the second line is the purpose of this particular resolution, something we do every year to increase our capacity for online usage, for internet usage. That's how I say it, about a 4-month period, given the tourism we have going on at the time. And he has the dates there from mid-October to just about mid-January. So any comments or questions about this? We've been doing this for a long time, huh? How long have we been doing this?
Long time.
Long time, more than 10 years.
More than 10 years? Okay. And it helps, huh? And it helps.
Especially during Christmas festival.
Hasn't it, Ed, did they go up $500? It's now $5,500 they pay the city.
How much is it?
$5,500. I think it used to be
Yeah, it's gone up
$5,000.
some. I'd have to go back and look, but it has gone up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they pay us.
$5,500,
They pay us.
yeah.
Oh, they
pay
okay.
us.
They pay us.
And
Okay.
this is that little tower they put behind the utility building in the back corner of the parking lot. It's on a portable, it's a trailer.
Okay.
They pull it up, and they even paid to put all the infrastructure in initially. So now it's just plug and play. They just show up and plug it in, hook it up, and it's up and going.
We're getting paid, that's good. And
Singular.
it really helps during Christmas festival time,
Oh, it does?
especially, yes.
Yeah. Christmas festival? Yeah.
Yeah, people can't
That's
use
what
their
got it all
phones.
started, was Christmas
You're
festival,
right,
because
right.
people couldn't
Couldn't use the phone,
text or receive texts, phone calls,
nothing.
and that's kind of what got it all started.
yeah.
All righty. Any comment or question about it? Additional comment or question? Okay. Seeing now, Mr. Stacy, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
PT.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries. Last resolution we have is read by Councilman Harrington, resolution number 85.
This is Resolution 85 of 2024, a resolution to appoint Dean Lemoyne to fill the unexpired term of Sam Parker as Commissioner on the Natchitoches Airport Advisory Commission for the City of Natchitoches. whereas Sam Parker has offered his resignation as a member of the City of Natchitoches Airport Advisory Commission, and upon the resignation of Sam Parker, the Natchitoches City Council wishes to show its support and approval of Dean Lemoyne for appointment to the Natchitoches Airport Advisory Commission. I move to adopt Resolution 85 of 2024.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Dean couldn't be here. He's working now, but Ed, will you just give us a little something about Dean?
Yeah, Dean is a Northwestern graduate in the aviation science program, and he's been flying with United Airlines for about 20 years. He flies a Boeing 777, which is one of the real big ones. All of his flights are international flights. And, well, except for today, he's on his way to Hawaii when he and I swapped texts a while ago. So, yeah, and he also brings a new dimension to the Airport Commission. We do not have a commercial airline pilot on the Airport Commission, and this just brings a new perspective of, his knowledge and be a big help for the airport.
Yep, Dean's a great fellow. I met him on a different matter, and but really good guy.
Excellent choice.
All right, any comment or question here? All right, seeing none, Mr. Stacy, roll call vote.
Eli.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
Petrie.
Yes.
All right, our next city council meeting, motion carries. Our next city council meeting is on the 23rd, 2 weeks. We are encouraging people to download Regroup. Thankfully, things have been somewhat peaceful, but we're in preparation mode. I see the fire department has been sharing some stuff about Hurricane Francine, is it? Is it Francine? And I saw police department send out a press release today. It contained information about hurricane preparation, so part of our, anyway, just, we want to encourage people to download Regroup, and we're going to continue to do that. Go Natchitoches app, download that as well. Again, ton of events going on. Kicked off Saturday with the Sasquatchian, is that how we said it? But that got a lot of buzz in town. I didn't think that many people was going to show up.
Bigfoot.
But Melissa's here tonight. We saw how you say it?
Sasquatch.
Well, but they call the event, how they go?
Bigfoot.
That's the easy way to say it, right? Bigfoot Festival.
Yeah.
But no, you saw the line out the door, so that's good.
All
So
the way to the back of the building down Lafayette Street. Incredible.
Yep. And then on top of that, you had the event at the fort. I think that was well attended.
Very
You had the game, which I think was well attended. So you had people in town shopping, eating. So Walmart was just busy when I went on Saturday. So that's good. So now this weekend, we've got the Meat Pie Festival. They're starting on Friday night, I believe. Yeah. And then they've got a whole slate of bands, and they're gonna have a bunch of kids rides and all kind of stuff going on at the Meat Pie Festival. So that's this weekend. So looking forward to that. They even have a fireworks show. That's gonna start
Cornhole
at
competition or something.
What's that?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. Okay, yeah. That's a.
You can
that's a-
put your
that's a
team
big deal.
together and
So cool. A lot of great things going. All right.
be
so.
fun.
Okay, NSU 2024 NSU part-time job fair. For those who are looking for part-time work, that's Tuesday, September 10th. So we try to share these different activities on our Facebook page. So that's taking place 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So trying to target those students. All right, honoring all first responders. This is Wednesday, September 11th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Blanchard St. Denis extends a heartfelt invitation to our community's first responders for an appreciation luncheon. All right. Your service is deeply valued and appreciated, so that is really good. Where is it going to be held?
You can go by Blanchard St. Denis.
It's going to be at the funeral home.
You can go by there and pick your lunch up.
Okay, all right, so it's going to be held there. Okay, good. So September 11th, obviously this is 23 years. So we're going to do what we do. Matt just walked out, but we do the big flag every year, so we want to remind people and, about that. Yeah, this is the type of day you never forget. You always remember where you were. Clarissa and I, we were in high school.
We were in high school.
Yeah. We were in high school that time. So Prep Fitness, they've got their ribbon cutting that's taking place this Friday at 3 p.m. So they reached out to us, put it on here, so hopefully people can make it. And I think they've done some remodel. I haven't seen it, but we'll take a look at what they've done. All right, we've got our, is this the Tractor Supply? They've got their dip, clip, and chip. All right, so services are offered. They're gonna give baths, $10 under 60 pounds. Any dog over 60 pounds is gonna be $15. They've got your nails and all of that, so be sure to take, and then microchipping. So be sure to take your animal there, your pet there. On Saturday, this Saturday the 14th. So this Saturday is shaping up to be another busy one with things that are going on. Any more announcements up there, Steve? Okay. Oh yeah, got to do the fair. So the Natchitoches Parish Rodeo and Fair, September 20th, 21st. Well, this is just the rodeo.
Rodeo, okay.
The fair is going on at that time too. Is that what it says?
No.
Okay. Oh, just the rodeo. So the rodeo this weekend's not this weekend, but the 20th and the 21st at 7:30. You have the admission $10. 3 and under are going to be free. All right. Okay. Now you have the fair on the 25th through 28th, so it's the following week. All right. $5 for the fair admission. Armbands are $25 each night. All right. So food, funnel cakes, and all that fun like that. And then we got the Kiwanis 5K run. All right, that's an event we announce every year. Free pancakes. It's going to be at the NSU College Pavilion, and this is on Saturday, September 28th. All right, with the Kiwanis. So that's always a cool event to be a part of. Another one I think a lot of people know about, Celebration of Life Gala. City always sponsors a table there, and it's going to be October 3rd, Thursday, at the Natchitoches Event Center. Guest speaker Michelle Smith and Rosemary Finchel, I'm gonna say, and those are ambassadors for the Abortion Survivors Network. Okay, so ticket prices are $30 a piece. And then the Natchitoches Car Show. This event has grown over the years. I think people are reaching out to be a part. So it's one of those events we like to certainly participate in. So this is the 18th annual. This year on October 4th and 5th. So
They spelled Natchitoches wrong.
yeah, it is spelled wrong there. All right.
It's closed.
Yep. So, but yeah, the car show. We're looking forward to that the first weekend in October. All right, and then the next weekend, October 10th. Is that a Friday, Chief? What is that?
I think it's a Tuesday.
Thursday.
Is that a Thursday? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, October 10th. The 6th annual fire show, fire prevention open house. Anything you're doing, I mean, you got Sparky, you got Smokey.
Nice.
I know there's something, of course, there's food giveaways. Anything else you're doing, Chief?
We do a burn, some type of burn out there. We try to leave it a surprise, but
Okay.
usually it has to do like turkey fry, what not to do when you're frying a turkey, things like that. So it's fun. We'll have all parish fire districts are invited to bring stuff, so it's for the whole parish. See.
Good to
We
hear.
like the fire departments out there to show their stuff off.
And I think maybe we could say it's grown in attendance every year. Is that true? Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun, it's a fun event.
It really is.
All while learning about fire safety and everything.
Yes, sir.
Any more announcements, Steve? Okay. We wanted to say this because I know this made the paper, but Mayor Hoover wanted us to announce this at the Village of Natchez Town Hall grand opening, which is was set to be this Thursday, has been canceled because of the weather that's coming in through Hurricane Francine. So we'll be looking for an update in terms of when they're going to do that grand opening in the near future. Last thing I'll say is that we do have a short-term rental ordinance typed up, so anybody who's here, I was told somebody was going to be here, but I don't think he came. But if you want to read through that and have that, we're looking at our next meeting to have something on the agenda for short-term rentals, okay? Even though it may change somewhat a little bit. There may be some changes, okay? All righty. Okay, those are our announcements. Yes, Councilman Nielsen.
Mayor, I believe National Night Out
Oh, thank you, sir.
is October 1st.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, that's an important one.
Chief Collins, is that October 1st?
I think the 3rd is it?
3rd.
Maybe.
I texted today.
Is it normally a Tuesday?
It's normally Tuesday.
It's held on Tuesday, and I'm looking at the first, it's the 8th, but
I think it's the same week as our. I think it's
we
the
usually
same
do
week.
it in conjunction with the fire department so that we, on that Tuesday, we have National Night Out, and then we follow up with the Fire Prevention Week with their open house.
So we're gonna do it October 8th,
Correct.
right? So ours is gonna be October 8th, National Night Out.
National Night Out.
Okay, I'm glad you
People
said
been
that though,
asking,
Councilman
so-
Nielsen. I actually thought about that the other day.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
text her, Aziza this afternoon to let her
Yeah,
know, and
just
and
to-
the chief, so.
See who all gonna have something going. All right, those are our announcements at this time. We'll hear a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right.
Second.
We got a second, motion's been made and seconded, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Meeting